So this is Race the Sun for PC Steam. It's also available on Android. This is a you play. It's a racing game somewhat. You are in a solar craft racing to the end of the game, even though there is no end, but you're trying to get as far as you can before that sun, which you see in the background of the level, before that sun sets. So you're just trying to get as far as possible, trying to get a higher score, progress further before that sun sets. Now in the game, there's a couple icons that you can pick up. There's these blue triangles. These are your multiplier. The more of those you get, the higher your multiplier, which will increase your score. The score, what is that used for? It's used for the leaderboards, or if you're going to compete with friends. There's also certain challenges that require you to get 20 of these blue multipliers in one run, or to get 100 total, something like that. And those challenges are what you're going to complete in order to upgrade your ship. So let's go back to the icons. That yellow icon I just got there is like a speed boost. What it's also going to do, instead of just increasing your speed for a short time, it's going to rise the sun. The sun's going to rise in the horizon a little bit, hence giving you more time to complete the game. Here, I'll go ahead and get this one. You'll notice that sun rises just a bit, giving me more time to actually get to the end of this stage and to get further and further in the game. There's also a green triangle. That's your jump. That's your, oh crap. Those are really, really vital because the game is arcadey, but it isn't. And I say that in respect to just the controls. The controls are super smooth, don't get me wrong, I love them. But they do have a little bit of, there's the jump icon. Now I can jump the A button, and I needed to jump there, otherwise I would have crashed. Because when you turn left or right, you feel like you have some weight to you. So you're not gonna just be like in an arcade, left, right, left, right, left, right. You're not gonna be able to do that. You're gonna have left, right. So you have to kind of prepare yourself for the turns. Now, with that in mind, preparing yourself for what's coming up, you can see these blocks are falling and rolling over. I never have ever felt cheated in this game or denied the satisfaction of really having a good experience in this game. I don't know which way those blocks are going to fall, but I see them with enough time for me to react. So I can set up, the red ones are going to fall, everything in gray doesn't move. So I can see that really quick with my just my eye real fast. I can see what's red, what's gray. Okay. Because the red kind of stands out a bit. So I know that's going to move. Like watching an old-time cartoon, you can see, oh hey, he's going to pick up that cheese platter because it's a different color than the background. You know it's going to move. You know something's going to interact with it. So I know it's going to fall, but I don't know where, but it's not going to fall without giving me time to react to it. So as long as I look at it and I can see, hey, okay, that one's going to fall, I can know I have an idea where it's going to go, I can react to it. It gives you enough time to react to it. These balls are rolling, I can react to it, no big problem. It's different because it's not just a static icon or a static structure for me to avoid. But it gives me something to interact with. Oh, I gotta move around. I love it. Okay, man. I don't feel cheated. I don't feel cheaped out of anything in this game because it's all skill. Like, if I stayed more to the center, I could bank that. Or like bank those corners a little faster, it wouldn't have crashed. But I wouldn't have got those blue multipliers. And everyone wants, if you can interact with it, you want it. So here you can see I upgraded the jump. And now I can do I can hold 2 jumps as opposed to just using the magnet. I'm going to use the 2 jumps. I go ahead and set up the 2 jumps because I think jumps are really good and really useful for, oh man, I'm going to crash, let me jump. Normally you can only store 1. Now this game is not multiplayer. You cannot play multiple players at one time. It's one controller, that's it, you're beat. However, I've got about 4 hours in this game total, and about an hour and a half was playing with people. With friends, trying to see who can get the higher score, who can get the highest multiplier, get the furthest. I think we got about 15 minutes in. I don't remember how many stages in that was, but about 15, 16 minutes in, and that was pretty far. And you're like, whoa, you're living on the edge of your seat for like those last 5 minutes because everything is, you're really far and you want to get further. And it's really cool, man. It's a really, really fun game. It's really neat. And for a game that is not multiplayer, it was really fun for everyone to sit down and enjoy it and get, feel that experience. And you're feeling it with each other because you're racing, I'm watching, but I'm feeling, oh man, I hope you don't beat my score. Oh, you did. This is awesome. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So it's neat. And the fact that it is procedurally generated every day, not every time you play, which is really neat, because when you're playing a multiplayer game, you want to have the same experience. When you're playing like a score attack or something, you want to have the same experience. So if you're getting a different world every time, oh, your world was easier than mine, you'll feel that. Whereas if it resets every day, you can see when it's coming up. All right, let's play for 8 hours. We have 8 hours to play, no big deal. So it's fun with that. And because you can learn the level, there are also warps, and you can see the power-ups. The power-ups will always be there in that same world, so you can learn and strategize on how to beat this level the best. Where, oh, he found the warp. I know where the warp is now. Warps are like another world, but they're a little easier, I think. Or, I read somewhere that they're like they're user levels. I don't know how true that is, but they felt a little easier, and they're just kind of like a super easy multiplier bonus. So once you know where, once someone finds a warp, everyone's got to get the warp. So it's pretty neat because, oh, did he keep going left? You could keep going left in this game and probably never see the same stuff. And you know, like if you go all the way left, you're not going to see what you're seeing now. It's going to be completely different, which is cool. I like it. Just back to everything. The sound's really cool. The music's pretty neat. It fits the game. You feel like you want to keep going faster and further. Graphics are really simplistic, minimalist, but they get it. It works, man. You have a sun in the back. You got a bird, helps you drop some stuff for you to pick up. You have your craft, and you have your objects that fall or remain static. It's really simple, really easy. I like it. This game is a huge pickup. I would totally buy this. If I would recommend it to everybody. A lot of fun, easy to pick up, hard to put down. Pick it up. I don't see why you wouldn't get this. Race the Sun on PC or Android.